everyone everywhere deserves access to higher education. Currently, there's 40% of the U.S. population that has a college education versus 13.7% of people with disabilities have a college education. While this statistic is so low, it's not really surprising. I too was discriminated against for wanting a college education. When I was 10 years old, I went on a summer beach trip to Charleston, South Carolina, and I declared to my parents this was the place I was going one day. So fast forward 8 years later, as a senior in high school, I was sitting in my high school guidance counselor's office, telling her my top choice was college in Charleston. She said, "Sweetie, I don't think this will be a good fit for you. Why don't you look at some local community colleges in the area?" While I was disheartened, I wasn't deterred. I applied, I got accepted, and I graduated from the College of Charleston in 4 years. This wasn't due to lack of resources or support. My mother, my biggest advocate since I was born, she and I sat down with the assistant director, Drew Steele, of the College of Charleston's Disability Services. Even before I was accepted into the college, Ms. Steele provided me the support and resources that the college would provide me if I was accepted to the college. A lot of young people with disability don't know where to turn or where to look to for these resources or support. If diversity is a matter of importance to higher education, why is it not more regularly accessible? We need to change that at an institutional level and at an individual level. At an institutional level, we need to make sure that disabled youth don't have to fight these barriers all throughout their educational career. I know I was put into remedial math in 5th grade because teachers did not think I was understanding the concepts as fast as my peers were. I was, in fact, understanding the concept just as fast as everyone else. It just took a little more time to read my math problems, but I was getting it. They saw this change as quickly changed me over to regular math. It's just great. Thank God. We also need to make sure all websites are accessible to all. Currently, this website with Bridge & Co. is readable with the screen reader, but the screen reader skips over the categories tab for a technology glitch. So when a person using a screen reader will never know that categories tab was there. This is a common technology problem that can be easily fixed if they look out for everyone with every type of accessibility. Another way we can make it more accessible to all is to make a transit guide for high school seniors transitioning to college. along with my colleagues at SNAP, created this guide like this to provide the resources and support for high school students who want to go to college. They will know who to talk to, where to go, what resources they will have. And these guides need to be in all high school, college resource rooms, so when students with disability go into these rooms, they too will have resources to help them succeed in higher education. And at an individual level, we just need to take time and listen to each other. If you don't understand something a disabled person says, ask them to repeat it. We will be happy to. Even if you need us to do it 1,000 times. Like, I just want to be understood. I know this was the case when I was a college senior and we were moving out, and I called the local Domino's to order 5 pizzas for my friends and I. They thought I was prank calling them. It told my roommate, my mother calling my mother and I driving 10 minutes away to convince them I wasn't prank calling them. I had cerebral palsy. At least I got free pizza out of it. We need to encourage each other to do better and more without assuming one's capabilities. Our generous disabilities advocate once said you need minds to figure out complex problems. See it right. We need all types of minds to figure out all types of ideas. This is how diversity will increase, tolerance will increase, and technology will also increase because we have all types of minds. And what we gain is disabled youth will feel empowered to go to college and beyond. And accessible education will become a reality, not just an idea.